They're connected. Alright, looks like it connected again. Rebooted my modem and router and went from 40 megabit upload to 400, so this should be much more stable now. Right, so back at it and jumping back in right where we left off. Made an adjustment to my mic position because the mic was dropping in and out. I could hear in the previous stream just occasionally I'd get a slight interruption. See, tap my keys. Tapping pretty hard for it to open the mic gate. Yes. So you might hear them while I'm playing.
I've collected.
Let's see here. I got this. Anti-evasion rating. Loses energy shield, but it'll gain accuracy. So if I go into accuracy, hit the target with an attack. Checked against evasion and determines that chance. Okay. Let's go finish the mud burrow. I don't think I've... no, I haven't changed flasks or anything. So we gotta go... I never found the waypoint to that place. Clearfell. Gotta go back out manually, explore, and find the waypoint. Oh, Riley has a quest for me. What's the...
Ah, finally! Took down the Devourer, did you? Oh,
yes, I did.
Now, this won't cover our debt to you.
Mm-hmm. Level 1 support gem.
Tell me.
Baby's first support gem. So, before I actually scribe this, let's see what I've got. 11 dex, strength, intelligence. I have no support gems. So basically your stats determine how many support gems you can have of each category. I'm probably going to go almost purely dex, but I don't know. I might try to mix it up a bit. I'm not following a build guide. I'm just doing my own thing. Let's see. Oh yeah, support gem. So, crossbow shot. I could poison. I mean, that's not terrible. Double barrel. Less reload speed. And they load an additional bolt. Oh. Aid. More area damage, less area of effect. Scatter shot. 20% less damage, but firing 2 additional projectiles. 75% of base and 135% attack damage. I'm gonna do that. Aids go kaboom. It was 20% per, but I'm gaining 2 more. So. Let's see, I'm going to share this on Facebook because nobody knows it's happening. Okay. Paste. Add copy. Paste. There we go. And maybe somebody will actually come and watch. Back to the game. Let's see what I got. Pew pews. Okay, cool. I really need a new crossbow. This thing sucks. Eggs are so deadly. Asian round. Boom. Need to contact Michael Bay, let him know I got some serious explosions. Oh yeah, there's a chest over here, I think. I said in my test stream previously that I have died. Between the different characters I've played, I've probably died 200 times. So I know it's inevitable. I will die in this game. I'm going to keep going, see how I do. Make her go boom. Yeah, not bad. I gotta travel through here and find the Grellwood. New armor. What am I wearing? Energy shield and lightning resistant. Keep what I'm wearing. Oh, let's see here. I'm gonna go.
Fire now!
Love it. Yeah, it's not doing too bad of damage now. Gotta get the crossbow upgraded. Right now, it's the very first crossbow you find in the game, like when you first come off, washed up on the beach. Front button. And a back. Back in. So this is one of the very few modern games, especially live service games, where you can actually hit the escape key and the game pauses, which is unheard of in the modern era for games of this type. If you find yourself in a situation, whether you're playing on Xbox, PlayStation, or PC, you find, oh, the situation, I'm getting overwhelmed, just press escape or whatever button it is. I think it's the start button on the controller or on the PlayStation, and the game will pause. Take a breath, go bring in the groceries, whatever, go take out the trash if the wife has insisted you do that immediately, as is known to happen. And then you can get right back into it. That's a blue. Lure them to the explosion. Let's go to fragmentation grenades for this. Shotgun. To use the frost yet because it doesn't seem to be super awesome like I thought it would be, because it fires so slow.
Weak animal! Need more mana!
Okay, get more mana. It feels weird that you're using a shotgun effect on a crossbow. You know, I guess you could technically load splintering rounds or bolt that has a tip on it that could explode with its opponent. Not terrible. 2, 15. When I level up, that'll go down as based on the opponent level. There's the Grellwood for evidence of the Count's activity. So I think I'm looking for a tree, if I'm not... Hanging tree. And that should show a waypoint when I get close to it. Cornered. Checkpoint. That's a witch. I've heard her before.
I think I heard a fable about this kind of thing.
With the rounds. Oh, she's cold. Went invisible. I don't want to get caught in this frost field. That's shoot at the tree. Here. Just annoying me with this constantly vanishing. Whoa. Close. Almost got to see my death in the game before level 6. It wasn't nearly this hard on my playthrough where I was using a mace. I just smacked her in the face. Stunned her. I don't have any scrolls. Yeah, I do. What do I got? Not gonna bother revealing that. Basically, I've just got the gloves. Mana flask. Not magical or anything, but I can... 3 mana. Yeah, okay. Back to town. Stuff. Let's... Una.
Yes.
At level 5, I think I'm going to switch to that. I'll lose. Energy shield, but I'll gain some accuracy. Cold resistance. Would have been really useful in the previous fight. Let's see here. At this stage of the game, you're talking about selling an item for 6 gold or so, and chainmail's 10. Costs 25 to buy a scroll to identify it, so scrolls become fairly
It's beautiful.
expensive early on.
I accept.
Crap. Almost level 5. Support gem. But one more dex based gem. Or 2 strength, 3 intelligence, but the intelligence is coming from place that lose the ability to use those gems. Oh, let's see here. Really kind of leaning towards the crossbow shot. Gain 25% of damage as extra lightning damage. That means that they do an additional 50% chance to poison. If I'm not mistaken, poison does 20% of the damage. Do with physical. Yes, base magnitude on poison is chaos damage per second equal to 20% of the physical and chaos damage. So, if I find myself a crossbow that does chaos damage, then poison would benefit from that as well. Let's see here. Physical damage is pinning. Once the buildup passes the enemy's pin threshold, they are pinned, preventing them from moving or being moved. Seconds. Let's see. Permafrost bolts. I could do that. Don't have too many things here. 40% more area of effect. Area damage, less effect. I'm going to lower the damage done, but make it a bigger. I think I'll stick with what I got. 50% less cooldown recovery rate. Got 3 charges on this. Once I've used all 3, I have to wait for it to come. Cooldown time is 3 seconds with 3 uses. Fire 3 of them back to back, then gotta wait 3 seconds before I can do it again. Pretty useful. I get it as an option. Back down speed? No. What the fuse length can be there. Grenade skills cannot explode before the end of their fuse duration. Grenade skills do 3% more damage. That would take longer for them to blow. Not doing any kind of shock damage right now. Twice as many. Seems like a really good thing to have for grenades, because good, if I'm reading it right, it means that I'll have 6 uses. Why not? See the clock ticking up. 6 grenades possible instead of 3. Off we go. Haven't found the waypoint yet, so we're back out.
Back, beast!
Oh wait, here we go. Airwolves are nasty. Jump around a lot. Makes it hard to get them right over top of the grenades that you want to blow. Entangle. Haven't progressed to the point of entering this area yet.
No getting through here. Well, not yet, anyway.
I got a waypoint. That's at least something. Alright, so let's see what we got. Mana is going to be a problem, I think, as I start getting more and more of these port gems.
Honing my skills one job at a time.
Oh. Here, next. Build up. Oh, let's see.
Dodge this!
Really need a new crossbow. This thing sucks. Keep saying that because it's so true.
Oh, well, that's ominous.
By decree of the Count of Ogham, those condemned to hang from these branches are to be left until their hearts no longer beat, their lungs no longer fill with air, and their flesh is no longer warm. In death, you are not forgiven. Your souls will remain trapped here by this ancient moor of maligned wood, and the grove will be forever denied you. Rot here in the Grelwood for all time, and good riddance.
What happened? This shade, is it still alive? Perhaps it can give us the answers we seek. Only the Count's sword has the power to bind souls to the tree like this. We must free it somehow. To release that being from the Tree of Souls, we'll need more than simply cutting his rope. The ancient runes that imbue the Count's blade created the binding, and only ancient runes can break it. There is a battlefield not far from here that runs red with rust, where the weapons and armor of countless Ezamites still remain. We call it the Red Veil. You should search the area. There may still be power in some of those centuries-old relics. Renly will know how to forge them, bring the runes to him, and then, perhaps, we shall find some answers. I'll wait here. The old magics will protect me.
Ready. The old magics will protect her. Bramblegast. Type. Tree of Souls is where I'm at. Gotta find Bramblegast somewhere in this area. It's a pretty big map. Far larger than most other games that I've played. The maps are, in the later game, absolutely massive. Fur plate. 60 armor. You. Mitigation up to 32%. Let's see. The waypoint I've already found. Showing up there. Something else. Emits.
Down!
Starting to get the hang of the shotgun effect. Here could it be? Maps. Who knows? But this is probably a dead end. Try exploring up in here and see if I find the tree that I have to fight. Be like down in a pit, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember it from my first playthrough. It didn't make much of an impression on me, honestly. Do like the ignite. Catch fire. Explosion. Could be up here. Pearl wood. Red Veil is usually east. Veil. Want to find that tree where I lead through this quest.
Knows when to cut and run. I won't end up lying in a field like this.
And went and got the waypoint so that I can come back here at will. I'll come back to it after I've found this tree. Like a treant from Lord of the Rings or something. But a nasty one. Facing the wrong way. Let's see here. In. Die already. He evaded the attack. Magical monster. What's up with the push? What the hell? I'm getting that message again. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Got a crossbow. Check that out immediately. Low damage 7 to 13 with 1 to 5 cold damage and increased bolt speed. 5 life per kill. Yes, please. That immediately. 30% increase in damage, maybe 40.
Not today.
Oh yeah, one shot them now. Right, I was thinking about using that. It's got energy shield and evasion. Evasion chance, meaning dodging the attack entirely. 20%, so 1 in 5 chance. It is like an iron ring that just adds. pause this and do another speed test because I'm getting this error from YouTube saying that getting enough video to maintain streaming. I was getting 400 megabit. See what I get. The download's fine. And the stream is an upload though, so that's what's really important. Download doesn't matter at all. I don't see it being a big problem. We have to go back to Twitch. Keeps up. Twitch could maintain the stream constantly and worse connection then. Mr. Tree. Anybody happens to join and wants to give me a heads up on what the stream quality looks like, that'd be great. Because I could pull it up on the other PC over here and see how it looks, if it's like video degradation or anything like that. Like the slow-moving enemies. Slow-moving enemies, they just... You pelted down, no problem. Is that tree monster? Lure him in. Shotgun. Yeah, baby. You get the hang of this. I mean, I am level 5 after all. I could have mastered the controls. Uh-oh, I'm pinned. Pinned against a wall.
Dead wretch!
I love the dialogues that they put into the characters when they're fighting. Wretch. Oh, let's see. That was a good step up. The only thing that would have made it better is if the that instead of rolling cold, I'd rolled plus physical. Because pretty much all of my skills that convert whatever physical damage I'm doing into fire or cold or the explosions. My wife just pulled it. How much longer I'll have. New technique, teleporting. I'm going to teleport. So, not much left on the map. There, pull them in. Yep. I mean, I'm running out of places where this thing could be. In here, maybe? I'm not misreading it, am I? Bramblegast could be in zone, the Grellwood. In the Grellwood. In the southern half of the map. It's the only thing left that's not explored. This is just the way my luck is, though. If I am given a situation where I have to explore an area and I have to find one of 5 paths that has my objective in it, I will explore the other 4 before I find the correct one. Every time. Never fails. The thing that's not explored is this tiny little section here and up there. There should be a checkpoint over here by Clearfell, so I'll go down there and teleport north. Quicker than running. This is a new feature they just added to the game. And probably it's there, maybe teleport to there and make it a shorter trip. I want it to be like right here. Yep, there it is.
A trap, eh? Let's do this. Eat this! Need more time.
Now I've got to wait for my cooldown on my... So that's chaos damage. Chaos damage can bypass your energy shield, so that even if you're at full energy shield, you take direct damage straight to your health. On the ground. Yay!
More than an overgrown weed to take me down. Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Stay quick on my feet. Let's move some things around to make room for it. I move. And that was the very first crossbow I picked up. It was worth like 2 gold, I think. So we'll get rid of it. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, that's a pretty significant upgrade. Much more survivability with that. Cold resistance. Wearing. That's off. Medium mana flask. Now. And I'll return to town. Technically could have teleported straight to town from where I was, but why bother since I've cleared the whole map? Okay, so the Grellwood. Checkpoint. Waypoint. Encampment. Off the stuff. Maybe I'll find a crossbow on the vendor now that I've got a little bit of gold saved up. 519 if I
Sorry, I was just... I like to...
off the things that aren't magical for art.
Oh, I like this one.
And my flask. Pretty happy with my current one, and rolls aren't cheap.
Another for my collection.
30 gold for that. Sell it.
Bye.
What have we got? What would you like?
If there's any rare. 6. Accuracy, mana, critical hit chance, intelligence, and light. Not really an upgrade. Crossbows. 6 to 10 and 2 to 5. Air damage. Increased crit chance. It's the only crossbow he's got. His inventory will updates every time you level, I think. Ring. Accuracy. $29 to luck. What I really need is a pair of boots with movement speed. There's a pair. Good starter item. I'm going to go ahead and buy that.
You'll survive well.
Movement speed. Hell out of the way faster. Terrible armor. And they got terrible energy shield, but
Till next time.
let's try upgrading them. I think I've got an item here to do that. Yeah, I've got one. Okay, fire resistance. Woo! I don't have the means to make it into a rare yet.
How's the clearing? Anything take your fancy?
And I got to do skill gem here. Damage increase 135% of weapon damage. Physical damage aspect only. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. So now I'm going to do a bit more damage with the fragmentation rounds. Damage 4. Woo! Explosive grenade damage 22. Crossbow shot is 34 damage per second. Click this, you can see the specifics of what it's going to do. I change out between weapons. That'll update automatically. So let's back to the Red Veil. Finish Bramblegast, finish this guy. I just gotta complete this quest of searching the Red Veil in order to free this guy from the tree, and then I will have freed Deckard Cain, which is the hooded man. Not really Deckard Cain, but it may as well be. You talk to him when you need to identify your items or respec. What? There's monsters everywhere.
Here it comes!
Missed. They don't have much help. Doing lightning damage to me. Man, they hit hard. I leveled. Woo! A large pack of, not rare, magical monsters. Let's see. Bling up. Definitely want that. Increase projectile damage. Make it do a little serious. 36. 40. Take it. I hate venom. Poison is just like the worst. Unfortunately, I got some movement speed now, so I can avoid getting like pelted as I'm trying to move through a map. You watch, I'll get pelted as I move through the map now. The way I foreshadowing. Big ball of monsters. See if I can blow them up. Yeah, much better. Yeah, so see, I got a couple of people watching now, which is kind of cool. I haven't done this before. Well, I haven't live streamed in years. That was all just like Rocksmith and stuff. Didn't have the internet for it. On Starlink for years now, and living in the RV, but staying in our old house at Lake Lorelei for the winter and see what the spring brings.
That must be what I'm looking for.
All right. Cleared all the trash around the area. Full loaded grenades. Anna's good. Happens.
Fire in the hole!
Not bad. Anna.
Should have expected a trap.
What I picked up is this runed girdle. 3 things from this place, each of them from this type of altar. Take them back to the previous zone. Oh, come on. Might have to work on my accuracy stat because I missed that like 3 times. Same kind of crossbows I got. If I had a lot of materials, then I might, just arbitrarily upgrade that. Oh. Yeah. So the hardcore realm has its own stat system. So your bank where you put items and your gold. And this is my only hardcore server. Or a hardcore character, so the stash is completely empty. So it's like it's a fresh start, and the It's a fresh start, as if as a brand new account, and I think that there's probably going to be a lot of people who buy this on the PlayStation or Xbox and use a controller instead of the mouse and keyboard because it's designed for it, and they're likely going to not participate in the trade system, which is on a website. Not bad. The way that they've got the trade system set up is if you have a stash tab that is they call a premium tab, and you can put items in that stash tab and then list them for sale for currency in the game. So there's a lot of different types of currencies. There's items that you get. Items you can get that increase your, like converting a normal item into a magic item, or you can get an item upgraded straight to rare, which means it's got 4 affixes on it, and they're randomized. There's currency that can add an affix to a rare item, which is what pretty much everybody sells the best gear for on the regular servers. And you can sell yours and get currency so that you can either buy better items or you can
Need more mana.
use those currency items on your own equipment. So it's all a matter of choice. Once you start playing the game, you'll find that getting the items that you really want can be a real challenge, and especially if you're one of those who doesn't make their own builds, prone to just play what is recommended as a meta, then you'll hit a wall until you have the currency to buy what people are selling. 5 shields and a helm. I have pretty much full inventory, so I gotta go back to town real quick because I'm broke. 465 total gold. None in the bank.
Yes. I've collected these over time. What do you think? Another for my collection. Thank you.
Identify those just in case. A rare item find is pretty nice to have, but right now I've got to have the movement speed. I would have loved to have gotten the rarity on those boots with the movement speed too, but it is what it is.
It's beautiful. I accept.
Sneeze.
That must be what I'm looking for.
We'll just grab these. Fill my inventory again. This doesn't cost anything to go back to town.
Bag of bones!
Lightning bolt coming. Hey. I found 2 of the items I need. Now I just need to find a 3rd. Oh, magic monsters. Ooh, got a ring yet. Oh, better switch out to the shotgun. That dude. Is a little tedious. I need to get piercing rounds, I think, on my gun. It's a crossbow, but yeah. Very satisfying animation. When you ding.
Ah, the last one.
And just in case of trouble, drop something on the ground. No rust. Switch out to the freezing rounds. Yeah. Basically, I'm building up freeze on the enemy. Get this freezing shot. Crying out loud. Bringing up lots of friends. Freezing. Oh, I'm using the... thought I was using the freezing shot, but I'm using the explosive shot. Frozen. Gotta sure him. Big shot. Healthy minute distance. Yeah. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Lightning there. Okay, that's dead.
Azamites never give up a fight. I expected no less.
And so I got some stuff. Currencies. I'm using an item filter so that they pop out at me. Makes it easier to spot them. Sockets in it, so you definitely want to take items that have sockets. And then that. Hermit garb. I got room for this. Each one of those would probably sell for a couple of gold. So everything that's got sockets on it is marked superior. It's kind of critical to us early on, especially. So back to town. I don't think there's any other objectives in this area. Railwood, the Rust King is the only. Don't really gain any advantage to clearing the rest of that map.
Sorry, I was just... These are just some odds and ends.
Oh yeah. Take these 3 items to this guy.
Here are your spikes, but be cautious. They stayed warm after forging no matter how many times I quenched them. I would have.
All right.
Anything take your
Azamite
fancy?
runes, eh? Well, whatever works.
That'll be useful.
Life regeneration. Lose so much.
Steel.
Those are rare. I got Next life, rarity of items found, attack speed, and fire resistance. I think I'm going to have to wear those even though I lose some even or energy shield and armor. Magic item find. Rarity of items found will increase the frequency at which I find items and less common. So that's definitely something you want to do. Let's see.
If you find a pint out there, do bring it back.
Grades a rare item, a normal item to a rare item with 4 mod. If that was an iron ring, I would be spending that Orbital Alchemy iron ring because the iron ring is going to add damage to all of my attacks. Early game, a better ring to wear. Haven't found one yet though. We check Una periodically and see if she's selling an iron ring.
These are just some odds and ends of mine.
Trinkets or charms that you slot in a belt, which I don't even have a belt. Really not much use in those. I did get a level 3 skill gem, which means I learned something new. 9 mana. Wow. Never played a crossbow mercenary. I played it as a melee type before. Incendiary shot. 100% more chance to ignite. Bolts shatter on impact. Damage in a cone. Kind of replaces fragmentation rounds, I guess? Fragmentation, that's used to shatter frozen stuff. So here, you can see it does a lot more damage. Frozen is basically shatters the free. Flash grenade. Stunning, basically. I don't know how useful stunning is at this stage of the game. I'm sure that there's probably a... you end up using that... It works more effectively against stunned enemies, but... found it yet. It's a matter of flash grenade for stun. Incendiary shot. High velocity run. Piercing bolts that consume fully broken armor. Oh, I see. So, versus broken. 4 times damage. Projectile itself is 182%. Are support gems that add armor break? Mana, but cast it 10 times before I drink a flask. 1 bolt loaded per clip.
High-velocity rounds pierce through enemies and deal bonus damage to monsters with broken armor. Look out for this symbol that indicates an enemy's armor is broken. High-velocity rounds pierce through
Okay.
enemies and deal both.
I'm gonna get it. Probably replace my basic attack, basic bolt. Asian and eating goes up. $30, so it's kind of a trade-off, and I gain regeneration from it. Meaning as I'm just moving around looking for the next target, life back. I think 20% physical mitigation rate. Upping. Increase my dodge chance more than 25%. I think I'm going to go with that. Asian and energy shield. Seems like a good combo.
Sorry. These are just some odd... Oh, I like this one. Bye.
Later on, I will find an item that allows me to salvage things with sockets and get the ability to put sockets on other armor. So that will be saved.
Yes. These are just some odds and ends of mine.
18.
It's beautiful. Goodbye.
Good level. Should check to see if Renly's got anything. Let's see here. 10's crossbow. 7 to 13. 8 to 15. So it's an increase of 2 damage. Accuracy rating and physical. It's only 169 gold. Hear that. I'd lose the 1 to 5 cold damage and the 5 life per enemy killed. This stage of the game is a lot. But I gain accuracy, and every attack is going to do a little bit more damage. No, I don't think it's worth it. Let's just take rare. Rare gloves there. Be too expensive for me. Be pretty nice. I can't really afford them. Eh. 9 to 16, it might be more worth it, but it's not. If I hold Alt, see, that's an implicit modifier. Increased bolt speed. Prefix, a single prefix that increases the physical damage accuracy rating. Could, in theory, buy this and use the 1 orb that I've got to add an app to it, but it might not end up being even as good as what I'm using. Not worth the trouble at this point. If it was a higher level item, yes. So, let's go pull my potions. I'm going to go back to 3 point Railwood.
What happened here? Good. Now the others.
Best be quick about this.
He's unconscious, but he's breathing. Though, this wound... We should take him back to Clearfell. He may be the only one who knows what truly happened out here.
We got that. So, this is where choices come into play. This is the passive tree. Passive skills chosen anywhere on the board that you can get to. Each one does something slightly different from the others. Some things are duplicates, of course. Here, you know, increased armor, increased armor, increased armor. But depending on what class you play, you start in the center no matter what, but starting nodes are determined based on what class you are. Like the witch and the sorceress both start here at this top node, and they can choose to go to the left to do more damage. They can go to the right to be more defensive. And I feel like this is mana regen rate and spell damage. Playing the witch, these turn into things like minion. The minion damage is off to the left. And, you know, there's a lot of variance depending on what class you're playing. So there's quite a bit of versatility. The more generic nodes are usually closer to the start. And then as you get further away, they get more specialized. Two-handed weapon damage. I'm thinking I might end up going there just to see if a crossbow gets that bonus, because that could be huge. It was used in two hands. And when you get to the very end, you can see like this is shaped like an arrow. And out here you got the crossbow. Lots of things with crossbows. 50% chance for crossbow attacks to not consume a bolt, which means reloads. Things like that. And then swords aren't in game yet, but going to be like the pinnacle sword skill. Star, jack of all trades. Increased damage per 5 of your lowest attack. And it looks like an axe. This hammer. So, you know, you kind of give you a heads up that, oh, this looks like a ball of fire, or a flicker of flame. Yeah, sure enough, it's fire-based. So it's not as intimidating as it looks. Pretty straightforward. But I've reached this intersection. I've got to make a choice. Go off to the right and hit more monk section. No, wait, this is the ranger section. Or if I'm going to pursue things more down this way. So let's see what my options. Projectile damage. Effect. Cooldown recovery. So reloads. Aids would come back faster. Last recovery, no. Exposed wounds, no. This is dual wielding, so I'm definitely not getting that. Accuracy rating with one-handed and two-handed. Not doing melee. Tough call. And I'm going to be doing frenzy. This could be useful. 40% increased projectile damage, and I think everything that I throw is considered a projectile. This path here is very likely where I'm going to end up. Gotta do a little research, I guess. Increase attack damage, skill effect duration, buffs on you, or that could be cool. So yeah, I think I'm going to start in this direction and my way over here. Then maybe there, because there are 3 nodes once I'm here. I get a little bonus out of projectile damage in that direction. This is my first actual stat node, so you can pick whatever stat you prefer. Given that my character is dexterity based, crossbows I think use dexterity and strength. I'm not positive of that at the later game. Look it up. Might have to spec some strength and some dex, or I might be able to go all dex. We'll see. I know that energy shield later on requires intelligence on your items, or have intelligence as an item requirement to equip an item as energy shield on it. So, let's see. Speak to Renly. Renly and 10.
I heard you heading for the village. When I fled for my life, there was no time for me to grab all my smithing tools. If you do manage to reach my forge, you should find them and bring them here.
Dude sounds like Liam Neeson.
And we can see about working on your equipment. What would you like? Stick to the cairns.
The wound. Only by a count's hand can
Oops.
this binding be released. I know an old tale. One that speaks of a ring we might be able to recover, buried 3 centuries ago in our ancient graveyard. A count's signet ring, bearing his rune of authority. But how to reach it in time? The grim tangle. The overgrown sinkholes and gullies that run beneath Ogham can lead you there. The path is dangerous, but go back to the Grelwood. Find the entrance. We shall see if the spirits of this land still have the will to see you through. Please, take your time.
So again, looking to see if she's got an iron ring.
Stay safe, if you can.
Adds creates a normal item to make. Mana is cool and all, but I really want an iron ring, so save that. Don't have many of those. Grim Tangle. I've been there once, found a waypoint, and then left. So I can just teleport there. In here, we got the Rotten Druid is the only.
If the Fae spirits are still watching, I believe they will help us. Please, wait a moment. The old magic still thrive. The way is open. Please, hurry.
Neat little show. Wish I could sing away my problems. Undead wretch!
Oh yeah, I didn't hotkey my new skill. Let's see, where do I put it? Gotta leave basic bolt on there somewhere because if I run out of mana and I have no potion, no able to do damage. So, what did I buy? High velocity rounds. One shot. It does do quite a bit of damage. And it has quite a bit of stun build up. Yeah. Seems like a great single target shot, but Come on. Here. Yeah, I unmuted my mic. I had to check. Blew my nose. Nobody wants to hear that. Poison will absolutely ruin you. When you kill these guys, they tend to up like a poison pool in the ground, and it stacks up. So if you kill like 3 monsters right on top of each other, it's triple the damage from poison.
Not today.
Try this E. Dude might explode. Shift. Got. On. I gotta figure out the specific weapons. I'm sure that there's an optimal distance to be to get the most coverage with the scatter shot, buckshot. Magics. Fungal zombies. Got a magical medium mana flask. New for me. Had one of those yet? I don't think. 51% more recovery if used while low mana, which usually is when I use it, so that's cool. 17% reduced charges. Instead of 10, it's 7. So looking down here, you'll see it says refill on the well at town. First rune, not bad. Nothing. Pew pew. Checkpoint. Something nearby. This is the room where the druid is. Nowhere near our new level. Be okay. Let's go with 5 velocity rounds, because I'm pretty sure I just have to fight this guy.
No, tell me that isn't fungus. Precise and deadly.
Well, that's pretty nasty. Oh, there he is. Teleported away just as my grenades were going to go off. Ooh. Kind of cool. Ooh. did that area of effect, and it made me, let's see, if I do T and I just quickly shooting, that is effective as the more effective, I think. Doing that bonus damage on every attack. Every attack is doing an extra 1 to 5 cold damage, so the basic bolt was more effective than the big charge up high velocity round, because stunning him didn't really matter. We get anything good? 22. %, applied instantly. I don't really have that much difference. So that's 90 over 5. Or 70 over 3, and I can use it more frequently. Yeah. Oh, probably look into support gems. That seems like a really good thing to get on my basic attack. Getting put in venom on it and damage every time I shoot. Shoots pretty fast and it costs 0 mana, so why wouldn't I want to do extra free poison damage? How much damage it does. Actually not kill the monster and see how much the poison damage does. Not a tremendous amount. But there are things that exist in the game that make your poison damage do additional damage or break their armor. Corrosion, I believe, is the name of it. So you may not be doing a lot of poison damage, but you break the enemy's armor just by hitting them with poison. Looking for the exit into the graveyard. Cemetery.
Quickly! My family has been abducted! That bastard tyrant Praetor Draven! He's taken my family hostage! They're being held somewhere beyond these gates! I never thought he would stoop this low. I sent for reinforcements, but it's been so long. I must get through the gate. The keys! Where are the blasted keys? I believe those cowards took them.
I've taken orders from stranger.
I think I'll go back to town here. I think I leveled since I checked the vendors last.
How's the clearing? Anything take your
I'll just quickly go rare. Anything there is this glove. Oh, 7 to 13, 7 to 13, 8 to 15. We already looked at these, so maybe I didn't level since I checked the vendor. Be nice, but Doesn't add any kind of damage to my attacks, which would... The early game, really, it's like, oh, you add 1 to 4 damage. Suddenly are killing things twice as fast because the weapon is like, well, 7 to 13.
Sorry, These are just some odds and ends of mine. Oh, I like this one.
Gold
Why?
on everything at this point. Step away for a minute and see if the wife is needing me for anything, because I saw her kind of peek her head in. All right. Where I got audio. Yeah, I see the mic. Okay. Let's see, where was I? Got a little bit of time, not a lot. Gonna be playing some EverQuest in a little bit. Let's see. Remember that. Remember seeing that on a previous playthrough on a different server, actually. Pretty sure it's an iron ring too, which is what I really want.
I'll break ya.
Minion. Okay, so that means we're in that pack. Where's the named? Frost on the ground. Pew. So I'm getting into slightly higher items. armor and evasion rating 23 and 18. Level 5 for a non-magic, so starting to get into a slightly higher tier. For investments. Energy shield goes from 46. That's 16. Duh. Lose the life regen. Bit of armor. Lose evasion rating. Yeah, that's tough. Gain armor. Lose evasion. Gain life. Lose regen. Run out of potions. You're running around. Oop. See these guys coming up on me? And if you're kind of running around hoping to get out of the danger zone, regeneration is kind of nice. Some of the passive nodes on the skill tree are...
Oh, better than coin.
Oh my god. 1 to all melee skills. I think that crossbow shots are considered melee. And though it's projectile shot, there's attack. It doesn't say melee specifically. Still. 1 to 4 and 1 to 7. Oh my goodness. Crossbow shots, 65 DPS from 42. That is tremendous difference. Same for the explosive grenade here. That's affected by it. Also over that, level 3. If it shows it, anything goes up. I don't think so. Melee skills would be like using a mace or something. Left the right ones equipped, didn't I? Yeah. Oh yeah, so much better. With the consort. Fine. Keep going. I'm looking for the grave. There's a grave somewhere around here that, or a tomb that has a ring in it. I'm sure of it. Let's see how this does. Noise. Pretty sure those dudes that with the big halberds can one-shot me if I let them get a full swing on me right in my face. But keep them at a distance. That's it.
I'll break ya.
Be burned to death. Nice. Okay, went out of the checkpoint. Yes, this is it.
My beloved son, Your death shall be avenged, even if it takes 1,000 years.
Nice.
My dearest daughter, beloved for all time, rest well.
Looking for. So, see this, if I 73, equip that, drastically changes the damage that you can do equipping an item like that. I found one grave. I'm frozen. Have sucked. I don't know what froze me. Probably the witch. Eve. Over here, guys. Something to show you. Single shot these. Doing some lightning damage, doing some cold damage. Not bad. Well, I got the ring that I wanted. That's kind of the important thing. And augments are rare. Oh, that's right. I have one item that I can use to make my one normal item rare. I'm going to do that on the iron ring because it can roll abilities that improve the quality of magic items found. You could run it roll for increased dex or strength or intelligence, all kinds of things that would be useful, especially this early in the game. Raise a normal item to a rare item with 4 modifiers. Fingers crossed. Of life, cold, and life regeneration. I can live with that. Now that I got life regen on that, I can swap out this to get the extra life. Brings me up to 177 life. $156, wow, pretty low.
How's the clearing? What would you like?
I also leveled, so let's see if there's a better crossbow. Nope. Rare. Have to type it correctly. No rare items on the vendor here. Let's see what he's got. Up to almost 1,000 gold. Let's
Find some use for that.
I'm going to disenchant those.
Go well.
This disenchanting an item gives you a shard, regal shard. Regal orb is an item that you can use to upgrade a magic item to a rare item as opposed to a standard item. Really well sought after.
Bye.
What am I doing? Portal. Fragmentation.
Close and personal.
Mm-hmm. I reflected my shot at it. These guys, they creep really slow, but that scythe attack is. Not in the fireball. One of those reflective guys. Mouse pad is kind of keeping my mouse from moving down. Let's see. Yep, we're good.
Bag of bones.
And it was faster to just pelt them down with a single shot. Trick shot round. Pretty easy. Oh, he's reviving him. Do. Another lich over there or something. Could have just fired a piercing round for that. Really long, narrow corridors, so why not? Yeah, ain't bad. Oh, fuck, that hurt. Ashen stat. Worth much at all. Despite, you would think, oh, it casts Fireball. Probably be valuable. It's not. This way. Ouch. I do like having the lightning damage on all of my little explosions. Never know what might be in one of these.
I'll break ya.
Yeah. Gotta wait for the dude to open up his defenses. Pew, 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 pew. That one's rare. Or, oh. Basically magical. And usually some special ability. Stun resistant. Yeah, I've gone in a big circle. Right here. Down there. Phooey. Do it with one hand now. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Nothing. Boss up in there. We'll see what's down here real quick. Check to see what is possible here. Underground view. And here. Tomb of the Consort. Mausoleum of the Praetor. Tomb of the Consort. Tomb of the Consort. I gotta find an embattled trove. Checkpoint. This would be Asina, I think.
You will never leave this place.
Movement speed is your friend.
No escape. Conquer! How dare you disturb me? Wilt and rot. Prison of bows. Hold still.
No.
Right of the foot. Draven, I need you. No escape.
No escape indeed.
Soul is mine.
Holding
Right.
souls in to consume them. That's cool.
My life, I call to you.
Fire now!
Prison of bone.
Left that guy.
And rot. My love, I call to you. No escape.
Need more time.
Prison of bone. Now, hold still. Tormented death. My love, I call to you. Right of the fourth.
Yes, my beloved.
Snared, kind of kept from being moved.
Insolence. Now, Draven, I need you.
Raven is going to come in. It's going to try to pull me in, I think.
Tormented death.
Not yet.
Right.
Oop, that was close.
Moon. My love, I call to you.
Wow.
Begone from here.
Day.
You don't see that every day.
Bloody beautiful.
Okay, so one key piece. That's lower than I had before. Care about the gloves or the wand, the helm, maybe? Armor and evasion, so extra life, distance. This stage of the game, accuracy rating is probably really important, but survivability is kind of the most important thing. Hardcore character. Because dress. Energy shield goes up to 37. Gain just a little bit of armor. Well, it's a tough one. Lose the energy shield, equivalent to health. Gain a tiny amount of evasion and armor. 1 point of evasion. Really, it's about the armor rating. 7% physical mitigation. I think I'll stick with what I'm using. No, I gain a little bit. Right, so she did. Not going to take that portal yet. I got to find that treasure chest. Maybe nothing, but again, this is a solo self-found character. Normal terms, that means that I cannot trade with other players. The only things that I can equip are things that I find myself. And it's hardcore, meaning one death, you're done. Here we go. Point. I'm going to switch to the piercing round. Like that. Switch out to these. It's one of those dudes that blocks. Let him get close to breaking up his defenses.
Another notch on me helmet.
Nice. Okay, so now, the fastest way out of here. Go back down to her. Huh? And we use this teleportal. Teleportal. Yeah, that's a word. The waypoint there? Usually there is. What did I pick off him? What am I using the most? I've already got 2 gems on that. Fragmentation rounds I use all. Deal no chaos or element. No. Put an additional bolt. Think. Let's deal with that. Ingrid.
Precise and deadly!
crap about buffering again. Stream's not uploading video quickly enough.
You defeated Assinia! The Praetor will be devastated. He gets what he deserves! But there's no time to waste. We must get through the gate.
Okay.
Find Draven. Find the other key.
Huh?
Come back when you have the other key.
And you have the other key. My way to there. I'm using a lot of deck space. Or gems. 3 more. So, basically at this point looking for the tomb of the Praetor. Oh, that's cool. One sec, gotta mute my mic.
Not today! This place raises the hackles on the back of me neck. Ugh. Killing time. Bloody horrors!
Fresh.
Bag of bones!
I'll break you.
No room.
soul will join my steeple of death. Your meaningless life ends now. The spirits yearn. Cut down. Your soul is mine. Rend your soul.
Precise
Your
and
soul is
deadly.
mine. Perish. Cut down. I will end Assinia.
At your request.
The spirit's hunger. Your meaningless life ends now. Your intrusion will be punished. Your intrusion will be punished. I am your master. Cut down. Assinia, join me.
I answer your call.
Here. Rend your soul. These spirits are my beloved Assinia. Your intrusion will be punished.
At your request.
Perish. Your intrusion will be punished. Your meaningless life ends now. My beloved Assinia, you cannot stop me.
At your request.
Rend your soul. Your soul is mine. Cut down. Assinia, join me. The soul is
I
mine.
answer your call.
These spirits are mine! Your intrusion will be punished. Succumb to the Empire.
Bloody Eternals. Never did know when to quit.
Yes?
I've been muted this whole time. The game crashed. This is a beta, so not a big deal. It's expected that you're going to end up with the occasional game crash, and you expect they'll be fixing a lot of the crash bugs as they've opened it up to the public, and the reception has been tremendous. The player base on this beta is larger than their free-to-play Path of Exile 1 was at its peak. So they're already more popular. And that game's been out for like 10 years. So pretty impressive. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream there, and you